This gentleman's been doing shows all over New York. Help me welcome very Friday.
Okay, all over New York means I've done 2 open mics. So, thanks. I did not know what I was getting into tonight, but let me start by warning you guys, and there are some people here who can probably vouch for this, that I used to do this thing like back in college, where I would, and by back in college I mean I continued to do it during grad school, which is pathetic, where I would, and by grad school I mean I do this now. If I'm like at parties and I'm trying, like I like to make people laugh, I'll be trying to tell jokes, and if people aren't laughing, I'm like, oh, I gotta get a cheap laugh somehow, and I get naked. I'm the naked guy at parties. So the point is just do yourselves a favor and laugh at my jokes, please. You know, otherwise, 1 joke fails, the top pops off, 2 joke fails, you know, my pants are in your lap, and everyone's disgusted and terrified, and not terrified actually, I have the least scary penis. The Jewish girl would love it. Talk about studio rent, it's just slide right in. Okay, all right. So I'm thinking about this thing, you know, I'm like, I've never really done stand-up. This is when I was accepted to this thing. I was like, I haven't done anything. So I did some thinking, like, what's it gonna be like? What's the process? And the more I thought about it, the more I realized that this contest in stand-up comedy is, for me, a lot like sex. In a couple ways. 1, I'm doing it by myself. 2, I won't be more than 5 minutes. 3, I'm nervous. And 4, there's a bunch of strangers watching me. So, I guess that means that I like pensively masturbate in public quickly a lot, I guess. No. But it is kind of like sex. So like I said, I went to 2 open mics. And I wasn't going to say this, I'm going to say open mic. I always think my roommate's name is Mike, and I think of him like bending over with a. So I went to a couple open mics, and I told this story, and like I didn't necessarily have jokes. It was like I have a very funny story that I'm going to tell. So I told the story. I told the story, and I'm going to tell it now. So when I was in 8th grade, I was about 14 years old, at a Catholic boys' school. And, you know, up came a mixer, a dance with girls. And so I went, and a slow song came on. And I asked a girl to dance, and we started slow dancing, and we're dancing. And she is a yard from me. There's room for the Holy Spirit. There's room for Jared from Subway before he went to Subway. I mean, we're not even, like, genital contact is out the window. And I ejaculated. This is true. This is not a joke. So I came my pants. They weren't even my pants. I borrowed my friend's shorts. I came someone else's pants. Have you ever tried to cum someone else's pants? I think regardless of what happens tonight, she has not. She's not looking for this. I feel like regardless of what happens tonight, I deserve some credit for cumming my friend's pants. It was Chris Smith's pants, and there were khaki shorts, and there was leg dribbling. Springtime makes me think of cum. When I was writing this, I was like, there is so much semen going through my mind. It's so weird. So springtime makes me think of cum, obviously, for a couple of reasons. 1, there's pollen everywhere, and if you know your science like I do, pollen is flower sperm. Like, that's what it is. So we're all consistently just getting facialed by flowers during spring. So next time, like, a guy gives you some flowers, be like, like he's an asshole. He's just giving you a nature facial. And the other reason springtime makes me think of cum is, do you guys know the sperm trees? Do you know what I'm talking about? There's a particular set of trees that they smell like cum. So this is back when I was like, I think maybe 15 at this point, and I had just started, you know, doing stand-up comedy by myself. And I discovered all of a sudden that these trees smelled like the awesome new stuff that comes out of my wiener. And so I'm like, this is crazy. So I'm in the car with my mom, and she's driving, and she's just driving, and I'm in the car, and we go through a country neighborhood, which was new to me, and I was like, Mom, what is that smell? Does something smell like steamed mushrooms? And my mom goes, yeah, it smells like cum a lot. And I'm like, fantastic. My mom